All right, welcome to Wismo Technologies. This is Mallikarjun here. Uh, in this today's session, quickly, I'm going to demonstrate on one of the most common behavior of OPATch tool. So, one of the common entry questions: Can I run multiple OPATch? Can OPATch support a parallelism? The answer to that question is no. You cannot run multiple OPATch commands, or you cannot patch parallelly Varacalome and GridHome, and not only for the patching, also for the rollback. I cannot roll back multiple patches from the GridHome and Oracleome, or not only from Oracleome and GridHome. If you have multiple patches applied on Oracleome, multiple patches applied on GridHome, I cannot roll back all these multiple patches parallelly. I have to go one by one on Oracleome, one by one on GridHome. If I want to apply these multiple patches on the GridHome and Oracleome, I cannot apply it parallelly all these multiple patches. I have to apply one by one. OPatch supports only one patch at a time. Either it may be on the grid home or it may be on the Oracle home. For the quick demonstration purpose, I am giving it rollback as one of the example. Let's say the definition goes like this: unable to acquire central inventory lock by OPatch due to multiple OPatch run. OPatch will sleep for a few seconds before it retry it again. Right now, one OPatch command is running, and parallelly, if you run the other OPatch command, that another second session of the OPatch will be keep on retrying to acquire the lock on the central inventory. Again, we all aware that what is central inventory? It's a centralized location for keeping all the software information, right? So this is only one central inventory location per server where whatever the software you installed on that server will be pointing inside that particular central inventory. So the moment you run any opatch command from the git home, from the grid home or from the Oracle home, either from the patch apply or patch rollback, either you can do a manual opatch or you can do a opatch auto. All of them are going to first acquire the lock on the central inventory and then proceed with the patching or proceed with the rollback. So since this central inventory is locked, so none of the other parallel sessions for the OPatch is not allowed. So let's say here in this demo, roll back a patch from Oracle Home using a OPatch tool. Meantime, we will try to roll back a patch from the grid home and which will be waiting on acquiring the lock on the central inventory. Verify that OPatch process is running from Oracle Home and one OPatch process is running from Grid Home. But one is running from Oracle Home, which will be in progress, and one is running from the Grid Home, which will be waiting for acquiring the lock and retrying, and it never proceed further. And as soon as the OPatch rollback completes from the Oracle Home, the Grid Home OPatch rollback command will complete or proceed further. Right, in this demo here, I'm using this Oracle Lab 2. I logged into Oracle user. I set the environment to testDB, and then I'm doing one of the OPatch rollback from this Oracle Home OPatch tool rollback and one of the ID. I'm gonna roll back this patch from the Oracle Home. So the patch is getting rolled back here. Is your local system ready? I provided as a S, and then the rollback proceeded further here. So since the patch rollback is going on here, I opened one more session. Meantime, when I tried to roll back the patch from the Oracle home, parallelly I tried to roll back the patch from the grid home. So which will hang due to it is not able to acquire the lock on the central inventory. Already that patch which is running from the Oracle home, which is already put a lock on that central inventory. So right now, let's say I taken one more session and I'm setting the environment to plus ASM, and then I have these many patches on my ASM home. I'm trying to roll back one of the patch from this grid home OPatch rollback ID, one of the patch, and then do you want to proceed further? I provided as a yes, and then OPatch will sleep for a few seconds before it retry to get a lock. It's trying to get the central inventory lock, and it is unable to acquire the lock because, as you see here in the previous command, already my OPatch, which I ran from Oracle Home, is already put a lock on this central inventory. So because of that, it will be keep on waiting and keep on sleeping. So verify the OPatch process running from one from Oracle Home and one from Grid Home, like ps-app OPatch, and I can see one OPatch command is running from this Oracle Home, and if I go down here, and there is a one OPatch command which is running from this Grid Home. So the Grid Home OPatch will be waiting on acquiring the lock, and OPatch command running from Oracle Home, which is in progress. So as soon as the rollback completes on the Oracle Home, the GI Home rollback will come proceed further. And this is the rollback command, the Oracle rollback command, Oracle Home rollback command here, and which successfully completed here. OPatch succeeded successfully. And then the Grid Home, whatever the rollback command, and which was kept under this sleep here, and it automatically proceeded further, and then the rollback completed for my Grid Home. Right, so that's a simple demo here. And one of the common questions from the most of the interview, can I run the multiple OPatch commands, or can I do parallelly OPatch apply multiple patches on the Grid Home or on the Oracle Home, or Grid Home and Oracle Home together? Answer is no, we cannot do a multiple OPatch commands. All right, that's a quick demo for the today's session. Let's get connected on the next demo session in next class. Thank you.